Hello friends, this is Imran Khan. I have completed MSc Microbiology and MSc Zoology with BEd. I'm having 7.3 years experience as a lecturer of biology. In this short clip, I will try to explain the site of photosynthesis. Generally, when the site of photosynthesis comes in front of us, so it is related with obviously plants, and whenever we think about the plants, how they prepare their own foods, how they are independent, and why their plants are called as autotrophs, there is a reason behind that. And the question also comes in mind that how plants prepare their food. Whenever we see that the plants are preparing their foods in the form of glucose, so what is the actual site of photosynthesis and what is the preparing site of glucose in the plants? Obviously, the basic answer is leaves. But in the leaves, there are many things, and in this lecture, we'll see that the actual site of photosynthesis, where it is occurred, and how the anatomical structure of leaves shows us that what is the actual site of photosynthesis. So first of all, whenever we draw the leaf, so we'll have to take a cross section of leaf. In that cross section, if we take the cross section of leaf, so in that cross section, if this cross section, when we zoom it, so the picture or the figure comes in front of us is cuticle. This is called as cuticle. This is called as upper epidermis. Upper epidermis, I'm writing in short form. Okay. Below the upper epidermis, we have palisade cell. We have palisade cell. Remember that this is the zooming diagram. This is the palisade cell. Below the palisade cell, one bundle is present which we call as a vascular bundle. And we know that the vascular bundle contains two things, phloem and xylem. Okay, that is related with the transportation of food and water in the plants, how it takes place. The next thing is that other type of cells, on the basis of their arrangement, this is called as spongy cell. This is called as spongy cell. This is called as palisade cell. Now, what is the difference? Both are called as mesophyll cell. Both are called as mesophyll cell. So, what is the difference in both the cells? Palisade cell is tightly arranged with each other and they are elongated in nature, whereas the spongy cells are loosely arranged with each other and they are not tightly bound. So that's why it is called as spongy cell and palisade cell, but both are mesophyll cell. Below that, we find lower epidermis, and after that again the cuticle, lower epidermis have opening, that opening is called as stomatal opening. Stomatal opening. Okay, the gas exchanged by this opening in the plants, CO2 and the oxygen. Okay, now this is also not an actual site of photosynthesis. We are going again inside. So taking one mesophyll cell, again zooming that mesophyll cell, and this is the typical structure of mesophyll cell. It has a large vacuole, okay, and in that one important structure is present. That structure is called as chloroplast. This is the site of photosynthesis. But in the chloroplast, when we see the ultrastructure of chloroplast, the picture comes like this. If we again zooming this chloroplast, so the diagram comes in front of us is double membrane bond structure. This is outer membrane, this is inner membrane, The ultrastructure is having coin-like structure. This is the coin-like structure, and this coin-like structure is attached with a unique things. Okay, this coin-like structure is called as granum. This coin-like structure is attached with the stroma lamellae. In that, the chloroplast matrix is also there. This is called as stroma. And we can divide the photosynthesis, the process of photosynthesis, into two types of reaction: dark reaction and light reaction. Stroma is the site of dark reaction. Okay, this is the stroma. In that stroma, we find that small spherical structure is also present. That spherical structure is called as ribosome, and a circular DNA is also present. Few circular DNA will also find in this circular DNA molecule. We know that why there is a own DNA present in the chloroplast, and mitochondria also contain the circular DNA. Why? Because it produces their own protein, their own enzymes for their biochemical reactions which is taking place in the chloroplast. Okay, now this is also not an actual site of photosynthesis. This stroma is the site of dark reaction, and we are taking a single coin in this coin-like structure, which is calling as a granum. We are taking single coin, and that single coin is again double membranous, called as thylakoid, which is also double membranous structure. In that thylakoid are dark molecules, colored molecules is present. That molecule is called as chlorophyll, and this is the actual site of photosynthesis. And in this both membrane, outer membrane and inner membrane, in between this the actual site of light reaction. This is the actual site of light reactions, where the light dependent reactions takes place. Okay, this is all about this lecture. I tried to my level best about the site of photosynthesis, which is the actual site of photosynthesis. In that, this is the brief idea about the site of photosynthesis, and numbers of things is also there. Okay, this is all about today's lecture. Thank you very much.